What up, meatbags? Deanbot the Machine Bot here. Welcome to Let's Play Onimusha Warlords. Now, for any of you who don't know, Onimusha Warlords was a old Capcom game that was released way back in the yesteryear. I think it was not the first, but one of the earlier games released by the PlayStation 2 way back when. It was one of the first PlayStation 2 games I ever played anyway, and it was a game I massively enjoyed, and then they did a remake for it for the PS4, so I'm going to go ahead and play through Onimusha Warlords. And hopefully you all enjoy everything that we show here. New game, we'll do the normal difficulty, because I ain't no punk. I don't care about dying a lot, over and over again. Okay, I may care a little bit, but we'll see what we can do anyway. Oh, the attention to detail, the gross, maggoty goodness. Oh, that's disgusting. Forget that I said that. That's just... bleh. So the thing I remember the most about this game is it does indeed take place in the Warring States era of ancient Japan. Which, lovely. I really hope none of you are eating dinner at the dinner, lunch, or breakfast at the time of viewing this episode because, I do apologize for anybody who hates the fact that I am not putting this on English dub. I am very much in the type of individual who loves to listen to original Japanese monologue while reading subtitles. Yes, I am an anime freak. I apologize. I can't help it. Shows like Ghost in the Shell and Appleseed came out, and I felt so connected. That's who you play as in this game, and yeah, he's pretty awesome. Although for how much human-on-human warfare you're seeing in the intro here, you actually hardly fight any humans. The game would be so much easier if it was just human-on-human. No, that put a bit of a damper on your victory laugh, friend. Those guys are creepy, aren't they? They're definitely not human. You're sliding those doors open awful quick. Army's still marching on. He seems to be doing pretty well for a guy that's supposed to have an arrow in his throat. You just feel the evil.
兄のごとくお慕い申し候様之助様お願いのことこれあり
I feel like I should be reading it out loud, but yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
夜な夜な怪しき者のけが徘徊し候女中近所行き方知れずに愛の理想ろうこと相次ぎ恐ろしきこと限りなし噂にては物のけは人を喰らい地の底に引きずり込み候兄義達に訴え総来ども尾張との戦迫り候にてそれどころではなきありさまにて候先に父道三殿と兄義達殿との戦にては様之助様とは敵味方に分かれざるを得ず候数年の月日が経ち総来どもユキが御頼りにし申し上げ候は幼なじみにていとこの様之助様お一人のみにて候この文がお手元に届き候ばぜひにユキを助けに参らせ候ユキは一日先週の思いでお待ち申し上げ候永禄3年8月20日ユキ様之助様参る
こちらです、様之助殿。姫様を本丸に連れ去ったとしたら道は2つしか考えられません。今は使われていない百曲がりと、もしくは北側の大手道です。
楓、俺は北に行く。お前は向こうから待ってくれ。
分かったわ。
Alright. So you get the basic layout. The princess lady asked me to come and save her, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go save her. Yee. Oh, well. She's right there. That didn't take long at all. Trying to sneak attack me. You won't take me down that easily. So it has been a long time since I've actually played this game. I remember most things about it. Except for, like, the important stuff, like how to do puzzle boxes. Crap. I forgot about those. So, I may end up cheating a little bit and using the internet to help me find some of the secrets. I won't hunt down everything, but I will hunt down most things, and that way you know how to get into all the different hidden caches of items that'll be super useful. Then there's this biggin. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was brave, but not very smart. Time to take a nap. Not every day you fall asleep and wake up to all this, right? Metzi! Metzi! Dog's all worked up. Calm down, it's okay. It looks like I have to separate myself from the screen here for a moment. Watch some cutscenes and give me just a second. I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, it looks like I made it back just in time. Now, we just recently adopted a dog, and she is actually doing a very good job. A very good job at making sure that our house stays safe. Alright, you got the instructions. Absorbing souls. Hold down circle to absorb the souls that emerge after defeating demons. The different soul types. The red souls, used to enhance orbs, swords, and items. The blue orbs recovers your magic power, while the yellow orbs recovers your vitality. Magic attack. Press triangle to attack with magic while you have an orb equipped. Every time you use magic, some of your magic power will be consumed. Enchantments. Enhancements, I guess, not really enchantments. Enhance your orbs, swords, and items using the red souls you have absorbed from enemies. How to enhance. Use a magic mirror and select Enhance to view the enhance screen. I could say Enhance 7 more times if you like. Select a sword or orb and hold down X to infuse and enhance it with souls. For items, one item will be enhanced every time you press X. Enhanced. So this is the mirror they're talking about right here. It is a magic mirror. You can save your game here. So not only can you do all of your enhancements and all that stuff, enhanced, but you can also save your game, which we are going to do right now. I'll save it over my old file here. There we go. Woo. Looks like something already came chewing its way through here. And that would be these uglies. Oh, bro, at that point, you should just let go of the spear. Yeah, you're ugly. See if I still got that magic touch, because you can block them perfectly, and when you do, you can hit them and absorb extra souls. It's a way of getting some bonus enhancement spell. But you know, you gotta work really hard for it, and sometimes your timing is gonna be all off. They're gonna bust you up. It'll hurt like crazy. Because that window is very, very tiny. It takes a while to perfect it, but once you manage to, it's very beneficial. Now, the crit hit doesn't work on every enemy in the game either, and some of the timings are a lot more difficult to get down. In the beginning of the game here, I will be doing the crit blocks and trying to get those extra souls until I can level up things to a certain extent. Oh. Now, if you want to do it the extra hard way, you do this without the block. You try to time when they're striking at you and counter it then. Oh, man. Yeah, twofer. There we go. Like a boss.
おい、ここ開けろ。化け物俺が倒した。
どうするよ、倒したって。
That's the one thing I remember is the timing you need in order to get that perfect counter just needs to be spot on. And it is such a difficult window to hit with some enemies. Even the larger enemies in this game can be hit in that way as well, but the timing is far more sketch, and if they do hit you, it hurts a lot more.
この分だと本丸も敵に襲われてるかもしれません。本丸はこの先か。はい。そこから伸びる林道が本丸への近道です。わかった。
Alright, so let's keep it going. We'll see if I can't get myself thoroughly killed. Please help me. A two-horned monster attacked me. Yep, that's the big red guy I'm looking for, alright. And the ninjas are definitely more difficult to get that timing down too. These guys. Alright, as long as your sword isn't out, you can't really block, huh? Oh, so difficult to get that timing down. There we go. Ah. Douche. Yeah. Okay. What a big hole. Did the monster do this? You can't get around it. As soon as you can't come back, would you go down this hole? Which is fine because there's nothing else up here anyway. Nah! Suck it down. You got the underground temple map. Oh, cheeky bastard. Nah, I was expecting it that time. There we go. Looks like this mummified monk was supposed to guard this temple. Good job. There's a green scroll here. Will you take it? Of course. You got the Sogin's note. Sogin's note. To the brave one who finds and is reading this scroll, cast all thoughts aside and heed my words. There exists an ogre's gauntlet that draws its power from the souls of those who were slayed by demons. I noticed. Mastered secrets and great powers will be yours. Remember, without the power of the ogres, you are no match for the demons. Hey, so far we're doing a pretty good job. And to be fair, these dudes look more like zombies than demons. And yeah, tomato, tomato. Come on. That's what's up. Chewing ass and kicking gum. You got the Seryu. These books are actually very important because they will show you the translations of the ogres, the language of the ogres to English, in this case English, so that you can actually open up the hidden chests that are throughout the game. There's like 4 versions of each book or something like that. I know there's not a whole lot in those, but I mean, come on, you always got to smash jars, right? You got the journal number 1. Journal number 1. Master Sogin and I have followed the monster that has been kidnapping people around town. It has led us to this cave. The cave seems to be a nest for demons. Every kind of monster imaginable, even ones I never would have believed to exist. They call themselves demons. They hate sunlight and seem to have lived underground since before the human race even existed. My master has already made up his mind to go into the cave. I am confident that he has the power to banish the demons. I have little talent for drawing, and I also have faith and courage, so I will not be afraid of the monsters. As such, I am going to record everything I see. This is going to be the most bizarre book in history. A book written by Samuel. This is our very first orb. You got the Shiden. This is the weapon you'll see me using 90% of the time. There are two other orbs, and there are times you're going to see me using those as well. But this one's probably my favorite. A trick treasure box. These are pretty basic. You got 3 moves to make the numbers all line up. So if you mess it up, you can always just do it again. And those can get a little tricky by the time it's all said and done. Most of the boxes you'll find are going to be pretty valuable. They'll have some pretty good stuff in them. Now, seeing as it's been a while since I played this game, you're probably going to see me overlook some stuff. It happens. Let's go ahead and use the magic jewel here to get some more magic. Now, this is the stuff I was talking about. You see, when you can look into your files, you click on that, and it'll actually show you the words that you need to get. For the sake of the recording here, I am actually going to end up Googling all of this stuff, simply so that we can just get through it. If you wanted to do it the original way and find all the novels yourself and do it that way, you can feel free to do so. Give me just one moment here. Gotta find all these now. Puke. Okay. Oh, let's see. The first one is this one. And then this one. And then this one. And you go over and press the OK. Box opens up. You get the item inside. Pretty basic stuff. But for the most part, every single one of the items you find in those is going to be useful in one way or another. And now we begin the enhance. Usually I try to get both the orb and the sword to level 2 before I go to take on the first boss. Now you can pause that little read through if you want to read it, but basically what it means is it's orbs that react to the power of your gauntlet. So the orb that's in the gauntlet is level 1. Since it's level 1, the 1 right there will shrink down. Later on you'll see some with 2 and even 3. That means you have to level up the orb before you can move forward. Some new uglies right here. Now these guys actually look like demons. Oh, crud. I was a little late on my square. There we go, that's better. Out. There we go, I'm happy now. These ones, it's a little more difficult to judge the distance because sometimes they just go on a swinging frenzy. There we go. Other times they just drop like crazy. So, the South Area map, for giggles. Woo! Sometimes when they spawn in, they just spawn in spinning. And that can do a lot of damage to you if they catch you unaware. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, gotcha. There we go. Yes, more souls. I mean, honestly, I have trouble finding out who the bad guy here is, because I'm literally harvesting thousands of these dudes just for their souls. Because even after you level up all the weapons and orbs, you can take the souls you absorb, and you can enhance just standard medical equipment, standard ammo, and make everything just a better version of itself. It almost seems unfair, but eh. Ooh, I see you, big guy over there. There you go. I took care of the little guy here. Now the big guys, they are not as easy to get those crit hits on, so I may just go ahead and smite this dude. Just for giggles. There we go. That's better. Now, biting me. Ooh, yeah, blocked it that time. Ugly. I don't understand how that missed, but alright. You won't hear me complain? I just felt like it. There was no particular reason why I super killed that one. It was basically giggles. Oh. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. The downside of being stacked in a corner. Because I know I need around 3 of those tabs to be filled before I can fully upgrade the orb to level 2. And I need just a little bit more and I'll be able to get the rest to upgrade to level 2 for the sword. And the level ups do exactly what you think they do. It just makes your sword hit a lot harder. Like the sword and the magic attack will both hit harder once the sword levels up. The magic attack will actually enhance and do extra stuff as you level up the orb. So very beneficial to level up both, not just for the aspect of moving on. So, oh crap, this could get hairy. We're getting a little close to that guy. I'm too nervous with that guy back there. There we go. All right. Whew. A lot more difficult to get the timing down on this guy, but not impossible. Okay. There we go. Now, it's more difficult on the big guys to get that hit. Not necessarily because of a timing aspect or anything. I just find it to be more difficult because they hit so hard that they can literally wreck your life bar in just a couple of hits. So I'm just far more cautious with it. not as willing to take the risk to take the smash from one of those battle axes. Since taking a hit from that machete, it's just like, eh. Take him down with a crit hit and you get it recovered immediately. Ah! That one was a reaction to a swing rather than a critical block, but I'll take it all the same. Ooh, big guy again, huh? They're being generous to me. Wonder if that's because I'm on the normal difficulty. There you go. Missed that party chance, didn't I? Woo! There were a couple of close calls right there. And no, that sword on his back is absolutely not for show. He does have one ranged attack, so keep this in mind if you ever fall back from him. If you get too far away from him after you grab his attention, he will literally end up throwing his axe at you in an attempt to thrash you. Now, I know usually I go for the crits right here, but I wanted to make sure I saved that guy. Because those dudes, if you find them in battlefields, they very much can and will die. But if you save them, you get stuff. A giant monster took Princess Yuki and went down under the dry moat. Now some of them you're not going to be able to save unless you get a little bit of luck. And that was just the unfortunate level design that happens in some of these older games. But if your aim is good and you manage to land a lucky hit with the bow and arrow, you can save just about every single guy in the map. Got some medicine there. Alright, we got the next trick box here, which is name the relic created by the clan of ogres to destroy the demons. Which, as we know, is the gauntlet I'm wearing, the Gauntlet of Souls. It's just a matter of being able to find the proper language input. And there we go. Go ahead and use up that item right quick. Now, can you make it through the whole game without enhancing a single thing? Technically, yes. But it is very much not recommended. It is insanely difficult to get through the game with the standard magic and life bar. So, I mean, at your own risk. But if you feel like you can handle it, by all means, go for it. There we go. Got those both enhanced to level 2. So now that we got both of those enhanced to level 2, let's see what we can do about fighting our very first enemy. The biggest, the baddest, the big red-bellied two-horned monstrosity that busted me earlier. Well, at least he brought a tenderizer. Let's do this thing. Ow. So yeah, he's a bit bigger and a bit slower, but he can also enrage. It's not good to be near him when he enrages. He hits harder, moves faster. Woo! But he also tires out really well afterwards. There we go.
今度はお前がネズミの餌になりやがれ。
I feel like he could have said something so much better right there, though. Like, not much to say towards something you just defeated that probably shouldn't have been able to be so easily beaten. Journal number 2. I am sad. I am a sad, pathetic coward, weak and unworthy of the priesthood. My master was seriously injured during the battle against the demons. I could not do anything. I could not save my master. He asked me to bring his wounded body to the entrance of the cave. Then he began to perform his final ceremonial rites. He has made up his mind to offer his life and die as a human sacrifice. With his remaining power, he is trying to sacrifice himself and place a seal on the entrance of the cave so that the demons cannot get out. My master gave me a scroll and a jewel, then ordered me to leave the cave. That was the most humiliating moment of my life. I was relieved to hear that I could leave the cave. I was too happy to be leaving to worry about my master. I could think only of myself. Afterwards, I hid the scroll and the jewel, and I came back to my master's place of sacrifice. I will never have the willpower of my master. All I can do is learn as much as possible to create a testament of my findings. My opinion, you should have gotten out and stayed out while you could, man. Piece of fluorite. Fluorite's a hidden item that's within this game. Later on, you get an item that actually shows you where fluorite is. It's a collectible. I probably won't get all of them before the end of the game, but you can easily find them throughout the level. Well, throughout the game, I'll say. Yeah, this guy's always creepy. Disappointing, he says.
大した口の利きようだ。お前のような威勢のいいやつに会うのは信長以来だな。
信長？
いいことを教えてやろう。桶狭間で死んだ織田信長を蘇らせたのはこの私だ。信長は我ら玄馬と契約を結んだ未来永劫を玄馬に尽くすとな。そうだ、ついさっきできたばかりの新しい息子を見せてやろう。いけるなるど。そいつの腹をかっさばき、滴る血を好きなだけ飲むがいい。
So yes, he is the demon that resurrected Nobunaga. So yes, he did indeed still take an arrow to the neck, and then he was revived. Ouch! Bad Ronaldo. Now you stop that splitting. There we go. The benefit to the Ronaldos is, well, you always get more. The next weapon in line. Nice heavy hitting broadsword. But naturally, as it comes with big heavy swords, the biggest disadvantage they have is they are super slow. The advantage is that they can indeed do some serious damage. And it has a pretty wide range too. Now, the other benefit is it doesn't matter which weapon you equip, the critical blocks all work the same, so it's not like you have to change up the timing window for a heavier blade. And in all reality, this sword is what I prefer to use against the bigger guys anyway, because if you're lucky enough to get those crit blocks against the big guys, this sword does massive damage to them. Ooh, there it is. He got through. Damn it. There we go. Do it. That the best you got? Yeah. Nah, come on. I felt like that had it. There we go. I'm just a hair inch off. Ooh. I remember these guys. Now these are pains in the ass. They will literally absorb souls. And if they absorb too many souls, they will just straight up disappear. Get off me, get off me. As you can see, they absorb pretty much everything from you. A natural aggressive state is what's most recommended when it comes to those particular souls. Be super aggressive, take them out as quick as you can. If you do manage to get one to fill up completely with souls, it'll start to spin and try to disappear. If that happens, try to take them out with a bow or with a musket, and you can take them down and gain the maximum amount of souls from them, which is always a nice little perk. Let's do some more enhancements. All the way to level 2. Next we'll get the orb to level 2. And you know what, let's go ahead and save. You never know when you get ambushed or you just can't hit those blocks just right. So I always recommend saving at every mirror you come across, just to be on the safe end. Can't see him. I don't like that. There we go. Now I'm on a roll. Yep, I see you, big guy. Whoa! Just like that. And now that we've leveled up the sword, just takes one hit. Oh, okay, now it's not going to take one hit. Fine. 2 it is. Gimme. Now, eventually, your gauntlet will also level up. As your gauntlet levels up, you'll be able to do better absorption with the gauntlet. So like those blue head floaty things won't be able to absorb souls ahead of you. So then if you don't want to deal with them at all, you can just absorb all the souls and be done with it. Oh, you dick. Now, let's see if I can't get him to hit me. There, hit me, jerk. That's right. You know, I've almost got enough souls for the level 2 of the orb. Let's take this just a little further. The other benefit to those critical hits is you gain a small patch of immunity to damage, which is always real nice. Just get that thing out of my way. And I think there's an enhanced mirror not too far after the door here. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue on. Uh-oh. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nah, dang it. That right there was an example of one of them getting away from me. Took every soul I had right there. Jerk. I got a little too cocky right there. Should have went immediately for him as soon as I saw him absorbing stuff. Nah, come on. There we go. Yeah, I could just run away from these guys. I don't necessarily have to fight them. But where's the fun in that? Nice try, you sneaky pygmies. Alright. Ah, crud. I was so good on my timing with block that I forgot to press the attack button. Nah. Screw you. No crap. Give it back. Gimme. Stealing my stuff. There we go. As you can plainly see, this place has definitely seen better days. Yep, that's one of the biggins. I don't like that guy. I really don't like that guy. Ow. Oh! The trifecta. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I pulled that off. It's not very often you see something so awesome. Trying to remember which hallway I'm supposed to go down here. I'll take a random guess. Nah. The other advantage to big swords. Okay, we need to equip the other one here. so that we can get through here. Yes, excellent. Whoa, where'd you come from? This got bad. Okay, I'm okay. Shoot! Yep, this is getting crazy. There, now it's not so bad. Oh, come on. Oh, I had it. Woo! Yeah, like I said, anytime they can just all of a sudden just mess you up. Blue Book. What an incredible creature this Nobunaga is. Normal animals would have already been dead from such a large transfusion of demon blood. I do not understand how the holy blood of the demons could be compatible with the body of a pathetic animal. How disturbing. Moreover, this Nobunaga seems to be highly intelligent and ambitious. He wasn't the slightest bit astonished when we resurrected his body. He fearlessly pledged his loyalty to Master Fortune Bra, and then he just made a vow to sacrifice his own species. He's an animal that should not be underestimated. If Nobunaga continues to offer sacrifices, we will not soon run out of test subjects for our experiments. So he not only volunteered himself as a slave, but he practically doomed all of existence. He's such a cheery guy, isn't he? Alright, it looks like we still have one more crystal to go and obtain. So let's go get it. Whoa. Nah, crud. Hit everything but the one I wanted to hit. Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. Ugh. There we go. On their upswing is when you can really get that perfect block to work for you, but man, it's a beast sometimes. Now this room is important because eventually we'll be coming back to have a conversation with this creepy guy right here. But that's going to be for another time. You want to make sure you have lots of enhancements before you go where he takes you. Beautiful. And now we'll start upgrading the sword. As you can see, it takes a lot more souls to bump these guys up to their max level, and for good reason. Booyah! Alright, looks like that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. You like what you've seen so far, feel free to leave that like and subscribe. And we'll be continuing right from where we leave off right here. Now we'll catch you in the next episode. Later, meatbags.